Check this out.
Hip-Hop und Rock, und die sind cremig und sehr fein im Teig, würzig und der klassische ist spröde und trocken.
I don't know, sir.
Gefällt mir sehr gut.
Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream. Finally some resolution. I've been waiting all week for this to happen, and here it is. Here it is. Right, Jackson Hole, Friday. Volatility seemed likely. Jerome Powell, all he had to do was fart. We got it. We're Bitcoin at the highs today. Saw a price of 21,870. And at the lows, 20,526. I got a real good feeling that we're going to be making lows of the day in the next 53 minutes. All right. Why do I got a feeling? Oh, is it feelings or is it more so Bitcoin bearishly back testing the low from July 26th that was once a support, it seems, right? Nay, it was broken, and now market participants are back testing that level as resistance. And so it seems the only target that makes sense, as it was long before the price action today in the bearish breakdown, was 20,000 or 19,891. Has anything changed? No, it's just the TAs being respected again. That's it, dude. That's the stream. I wish there's more to talk about. I mean, it's pretty bad day, but it's not a bad day if you understood what was developing, right? You understood. If you watch the stream, you definitely. If you study Bulkowski or any sort of market dynamics, trend analysis, you know what was happening. So, bearish back test, 20,000. And I don't know this time. I just don't know this time how 19,891 is going to fare, because you already gave it a shot. You already gave 19,891 a shot thrice in July. And buyers defended it, if you can believe it, even believe it. But now, after that successful bearish, well, I guess it was a false bearish breakdown, a rally ensued for, you know, month and a half after that. It was about a month. And you hit one target of the three of the trade setup, and it's over. And that's testament to the bearish market conditions, where the bears have control again. If you didn't notice the successful bullish breakdown and then the back test, if you didn't notice that, well, maybe you learned something. Because that's all. That was like the centerpiece of the entire stream and community on August 17th. You know it, and it was here. There's only so much that can be said, and then things happen, right? After the bearish back test, the false bullish breakout, Bitcoin's down now 15% in 9 days. What is it? What is the statement? What's the quote that'll be on my tombstone with these circles? Could somebody tell me? I forgot. While I sip my coffee for a minute. Yeah. And good to see everybody. I'm waiting on y'all, right? Well. The answers are starting to come in. Yeah, there's one specific word, definitely. But yeah, it's a quote, but it's also a word, a big word, and it's capital. That's right. For the people that answered, false bullish breakouts have consequences. False bearish breakdowns have consequences. False bullish breakouts have consequences. False bullish breakdowns have consequences. Okay? Probably one of the most difficult things to identify. I think it probably would be. Sometimes for me it's real difficult, man. It's like you got to be really staring at the chart every effing day of your life. You got to really understand inflection points from history. You got to know them. And fortunately for us in this area, there's just not that much. But we know 24,200. We kind of wrote it off a little bit, and then all the before July 20th. And then when it started becoming very real that it's not a joke anymore, it's not just this one time from December 2020 it was resistance. It's now like this forever will be a battleground area for buyers and sellers, 24/2. The more times there's inflection, the longer time goes by, the stronger that level is going to end up becoming for the future. So now that's a real level. No longer is it straight up, straight down between 30K and 20K, or 28.8 and 20K. There's now a midpoint of 24.2. That's very real. It's as powerful as 28.8. It's as powerful as 19.891. I don't even think 19.891 is very strong. I'm surprised. I mean, I guess you just had crashed so much for so long. It was so incessant. It just, the perma bears had to pay for a couple months. right? You were just so tired. The selling, just there was too much of it. So yeah, and that's, yeah, there you go, man. So here we are, chat, in Power Hour, and I'm about to hear a beep, okay? When I hear a beep, it's gonna be session lows. It's gonna be the lowest lows we've seen since July 16th. We're talking 40-day lows on Bitcoin now. There it is, chat. Well. The dump so fast, it took a minute, didn't it? For the alert to go off. Oh, man. So there you go. 40-day lows. 20,300 just tested 3 seconds ago. 19,891 was the target. Below 24,200, it's still the target. Yes, if we could certainly say.
There's bears out here.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. Could you say that one more time?
There's bears out here.
Okay, thank you.
I have some evidence Fanbear Pig could be in this area.
Oh my god, dude. Well, let's take a look, chat. Let's take a look at, you know what?
I like turtles.
Do you really like turtles? How much do you like turtles, Jonathan? No response from Jonathan. Okay, chat. 960 billion was the target. Finally tested. Not even tested. Actually breached like the inverse Jesus. Hot knife through butter on a level that you would think should be something. Not yet. In fact, never. Let's look back. Let's say only one time. I don't know. I mean, maybe you could say this was like maybe the first time it ever was created, January 8th. It's been support. It's been an upthrust, a support, resistance, and then support. This is a real area. You understand how bad it is, how awful this market's going to get if you don't hold this level. There is nothing, dude, for a minute. I mean, 850 billion below this level. That's kind of being nice. I'm going with like candle close, right? Wick. Kind of another one like that. Okay, 850, man, below 960 on total. But I mean, come on, dude, right? Hidden bearish divergence, bear flag, maturation, whatever. Bear flag maturation, complete. All it took was Jerome Powell farting and resolution. And now dire straits for the entire crypto space, Shiba included. Everything, nothing safe. Unless you're talking about this one asset, I shall show ye. I shall show ye. It is the king of all king assets right now in crypto, and it is US dollar Tether. We got ourselves a massive bullish engulfing candle on our hands. Confirmed in less than 45 minutes. Will be the highest daily candle close this asset has seen truly since July 17th. 41 days, man. And we'll soon be testing 7.17%. Isn't that really it? It's like 7 point... I mean, I would say around there. I think on the 4 hour, that's a candle high close. But if you go with the wick here, on the daily, it's like a 7.2, but we know the targets. A dream state bull flag. I'm sorry. Well, it was the bull flag on the 4 hour right here. This is like a rising 6 methods, by the way, Kappa. But we know the targets. 50%, 618, Larry. 7.56%, 8%. It's by the book. By the book. Ethereum breaking down? No way, man. Who could have seen this coming? If you want to see the 4 hour, I can show you. I don't think I did. The bull flag, remember that time there was this textbook bull flag on US dollar tether and there was hidden bullish divergence? Okay, let's go to Ethereum. And destroyed. Hey, remember that time, chat? There was this unbelievable bearish argument just yesterday, and the price of Ethereum was around $1,700. At the high yesterday, Ethereum was at 1722, and now we're at 1520. This thing's down over 10%. Was there any argument for bulls? Bitcoin, session lows, $20,200 and falling. Lowest lows of the day, lowest lows in 40 days. Ethereum, obviously breaking its support from August 20th. Its low it put in. And now what? 1420 is the target on Ethereum. That's it, dude. 1420 in time. That's been the case. Below 1730 equals 1420 if you're patient, if you wait. And we're on the way, dude. I believe something Powell said was pain. Pain. It was like Clubber Lang in Rocky 3. That's all he did, man. Right? They interviewed Powell, and he came up. He was sweating profusely, all jacked up, and he said, pain. And that was it. And then the dump began. $1,500 incoming, 1420 will be here in time if you're patient. If the TAs, it's all about the levels, man. When you broke 1730, well, here's the thing. It's not even that. It was when you couldn't break 1972, created this momentum shifting structure, then Bitcoin and Ethereum got that rejection that day. Flipping bearish. It's over, dude. It's over. High probability chance of destruction. And since then, it is destruction. We're watching the price dump now on the weekend in power hour. Last 40 minutes of the day of the week for stock. Let's go to total, chat. Let us go to total.
There's bears out here.
I like turtles.
We are breaching support right now, chat. We have a live dump stream on our hands. If you're enjoying at least the coverage of this dump, please hit the like button and bell sub. You know, why not, man? If you're surprised, you've got problems. If you didn't see this coming, that's on you, bro. That's literally on you. You have only yourself to blame because I can't do anything else for you. Much pain ahead. Yes, that's the better end of what he said. Yes. Not just pain like Clubber Lang. My God. Excuse me. So, yeah, I'd like to go to the index funds that dumped pretty hard today. And again, when you're below a certain level, you're bearish. When you're above it, you're bullish. You can be cautiously optimistic because we still know the trend's bearish. You haven't recaptured previous highs. But long-term downtrend. That's it. All right, let's go on back to Bitcoin for a second, man. Just for a moment, because we hit to those fresh lows. You know, we try to keep it on these assets when this is happening.
What happened with the moose? Was it quartered up and eaten?
No, dude. If you go back to my comments yesterday, go look it up in the Discord. I gave you his entire write-up on what happened. He couldn't. He was in the middle of the woods with no service. Couldn't do anything. He had to like walk back, man, miles, many miles. I think it was like 9 miles in to a hike with no service. No, he wasn't doing anything besides leaving. Nothing to worry about if you're allocated properly. If you were like, hey, man, I just don't know. Like, you know, I mean, there's a bear flag. There was the highest volume since the crash bottom on the first dump after rejecting 24.2. When you're looking at stuff, it's like there's a top. There could just be one day you wake up and it's destroyed, and that happened to be today. So it's just like, man, when you're staring in the face of a bear flag like this that is well developed over the course of a week, and we know Jerome Powell's going to fart. Sure, it can break to the upside, but you know your odds are like, I got a 30% chance of it going up. Why would you go long? Like when it's like that, when the probability is so high that it's going to dump. Doesn't mean it's certainly going to dump, but probably going to dump. And it did. And now we're going for a key level that I really just this time don't think we're going to hold 19,891. We're going to break through it, and we're going to get price action either like this, or we're going to lows of the entire downtrend, 17,170. What's up, Dennis? Thank you for the pounds, mate. Thank you so much, dude. Freaking UK is amazing, dude. I mean, I get it. Yeah, surveillance state, whatever. Once you go out to the freaking highlands and the farmlands, it's just unbelievable. It's so beautiful. Holy crap. And the people are cool as... I never had any problems with anybody when I was there. And I went all around the UK. It was amazing. I'm definitely going back at some point. I'm definitely probably going to stay at the Shard again. You know, I know it's a little pricey, dude. It's just so fun. Asia waking up in 30 minutes. They're already awake, man. They're already awake. So just hanging on for a minute. We're looking. I'm gonna shift it to BNB for a moment. To oh wow, really, it looked bad. I mean, just let's watch the stream from yesterday. It didn't look good. The bearish divergence. It looks, crypto doesn't look good. Bitcoin, Ethereum probably not good for, dude. And this one's just like there were better short opportunities on Ethereum and Bitcoin than there was BNB, unless you're talking about going short at 335. That was it. Up there was the lowest risk area you could imagine for a short, and PCZ of the bearish bat. And now it's like you'd just be letting it ride, just like Litecoin, right? It was like when we flipped bearish, that was the entry. That was the lowest risk. Now it's like, I don't know. It was rallying some. It was up. Okay. And now it's destroyed, So at 250, then 220 after that on BNB. Okay. Hey, what happens if it double bottoms, man? Please.
Not a bad day to learn how to short. Cheers.
What's up, Todd, dude? Thanks for the sevens. There are probably a lot better days to be short. Dude, I've been bearish the entire year, Todd. Back me up on that. All year. Except July 14th when we flipped because of the false bearish breakdown for the third time at that level. But just net bearish all year. But yeah, for sure. I mean, like, remember, bear market rally, 2 months. Complacency came in. Maybe some moon boys showed back up to the market, and they're now homeless again. They're like, they can't keep getting away with it. I just made enough money to just be able to buy crypto again, and all gone. It's gone. BNB, and then, oh, well, how about XRP? Oh, my God. I don't know what to tell you, man. That's Jerome Powell stuff. That's short squeezing. That's bullcrap, right? When you take out the noise, you can clearly see this is the bear flag. This is still real. Very real. Yeah, there's not much you can do there, dude. It went up today. It happened to almost all assets before the dump. 37-cent high before now being at 33 cents. Someone bought, right? Someone in the world bought XRP, and it's down now 10% from that high. Yeah, right? You got events that trigger bots, stuff like that can happen. It happened on Cardano too. You got to see Cardano. It's almost, it's uncanny. It's crazy. It's crazier than XRP. What are you gonna do then, man? Right? You knew what was gonna happen. You knew that he was talking, and we talked yesterday about a fart. Right? And how the market could just and it happened, but right, you're right now. It's kind of crazy. You're still in the bear flag, right? You didn't break it yet, but the target's still 32.5. Waiting on that. Now this is crazier. Okay, Cardano. Well, it was not anymore, but dude, I'm saying, like, how about 2 hours ago, Cardano was just sitting at this flag. Now it's broken it. Now you're screwed. But yeah, it ran up, and could you imagine buying Cardano in these market conditions on that? What? It's breaking, it's gonna do it. And it literally closed and reversed and bearishly engulfed, rejected that breakout of the bear flag last night right after. Closed at its highs and immediately dumped. And now look at you. Look at you now, Cardano. Lowest lows in like 40 days, 41, 42 days. Target, I think 38.8 cents eventually if you're patient. If you just wait, you'll see 38.8. And then after 38.8, it's 11 to 12 cents. I'm pretty sure this little scrub, crap, trash, loser rally happened because there's some sort of authority that says, oh, the community of Cardano and Hoskinson's son is, it's up in there with like Microsoft or like bull crap, just opinion crap, whatever, dude.
Hey,
Give me a
Richie,
break.
I'm still a moon boy for Pulse Dogecoin. I sold, but I keep hearing people talk about Pulse Bitcoin, which makes me want to buy back in. Thoughts on the greatest beanie baby in all of crypto? Thanks.
We'll look at it. Thank you so much for the contribution, dude. Thank you. Let's just go with 40 cents. Let's go 40.2 cents for Elon.
Is that a joint?
That's the low, the two lows, the one low from May 12th. The one low from July 13th. That's the target. And then 38.8 after that. Swooping Hawk, what's up, dude? Scott and Mitch, thank you for organizing the Vegas meetup and the best harmonic stream of the year. Sorry I can't be there in person, but I look forward to watching it. Thank you so much, Swooping Hawk. That 100% of those proceeds go to funding that event that you just supported. So I really appreciate it. Enjoy your Vegas meetup pillow. You will dream. The probability increases of you dreaming about harmonics by 35%. No capo. Thank you, dude. Thank you, dude. All right, Cardano. Getting wrecked, gonna get worse. Way worse. You had 2 months, dude, for any kind of bullish action that was rather despicable in retrospect. Oh, just calm, methodical, low volume pumps. Dumps, pumps, dumps, slightly higher, and 3 times fit, and nope. Bearish again. Bearish control the market long term. How do you not know that? It's all year, except for these past 2 months, and the past 2 months were awful. Okay, so Cardano and then Sol. Hey, remember, what was before I go to Sol, what was the analysis on Sol just yesterday? I made y'all analyze it because you knew. It was 3 words. Could you tell me those 3 words again on SOL before I go? Because I forgot. There we go. Some of y'all retained some knowledge or just some information that the charts were giving us. Yes, SOL would be another one. Yes, another 3 words. Bearish below 37.37, and yeah, 37.30, and look at you now, $21 in time if you're patient. If you're patient, you will see $21 on Sol. The probability is extremely high. Forget these lows. It may bounce here. I'm telling you though, the long-term downtrend supersedes, and these are the first times in history these pivot points appeared. The only reason why these happened is because the macro bounced. Bitcoin's possibly done with its bounces.
Can you do a poll about whether or not you should do news catalyst coverage? Been slow, I get it. But man, I have to say it's comforting listening to your live assessment and discussion of new events that affect markets. Great stream tonight.
Oh, Nefarious, thanks for 1337. I don't know, man. There are a lot of people out there doing that stuff, right? You know, there's probably plenty of supply of people doing market analysis of these events, you know. I mean, the cool thing about it, right? Like the whole premise of my arguments are, let's read the charts. You know, we know that there are catalysts that are going to usher in the volume, the selling, or the buying. And let's see what happens after everything was setting up for lower prices. We knew it, man. The probability was extremely high for lower prices. And we knew there could be effery going on with Jerome Powell. You know, so it was almost like, did we even need me? Because look at us now, like the stream yesterday and the stream today. Also, Jonathan, S Dow targets. Oh, shorting the Dow. Is it too late? Nah, not too late. I got us. We got our room booked for Vegas, but you still have to go through Brad. You still have to be in our Discord. You have to direct message Brad Fisher if you're wanting to go to Vegas. Okay. We got a room that was a little bit bigger. You know, I think we got like 70 people coming or something now. We got a room for like 140 or something, maybe 120. So there's still some room for people to be able to be in there. Remember, there's a fire code because if it does get to a certain point, we won't be able to allow everyone in just because of how those rooms work. But yeah, there's still, like, I guess, room. Yeah. I mean, but we're I'll have a better answer for you too, like maybe tomorrow or the next day. We're waiting on this contract to come in. I'm not really sure how they're doing it. They're billing and stuff. It might be, if it's per seat, oh my God, you might be having to pay for your seat. But I have rented out the room.
Can we now readjust the lower trend line of the beer flag? Jokes aside, respect, raised fist, for your TA conviction Mitch. The Bears were indeed scratching their nose for a better card.
No, the Bears had the pocket aces, bro. The Bulls had like 7-3 offsuit pre-flop. But unfortunately, they were under the gun. So, and they thought that the guy with pocket aces was a donkey. So they actually tried to push him out, and the Bears re-raised. And yeah, here you are. So we're at session lows. You're down 10+% on Sol. You got a lot longer to go. $21, the long-term target on Sol. Forget about it, man. Forget about it. Very, very bearish. Sol, and then what? I don't even remember. Who cares? Sol, and then dot. Remember, bearish on dot, but below a certain level. The level of 828. I mean, yet just yesterday. Dude, come on, right? Hey, man, I was watching the stream yesterday, and we were just up here, and it's like, this is the highest risk area maybe ever to long and could be actionable for sure. I mean, this is it, dude, right? Yes, maybe you went back up with a scam. I mean, again, like, you didn't, no structural breakouts or anything. Nothing was violated with this scam wick. Now you're breaking the rectangle. The rectangle is being broken on this 4-hour candle, and now you're going to be testing a very real level, and if this doesn't hold, 550. In my opinion. All right. If the market, this is our thesis, if the market was truly reversing for real, we'd never be coming back down at this level. The fact that we're coming back down at this level tells me what I need to know. How bearish we really are. Bearish and golden candle confirmed on the daily in 25 minutes. And again, once 668 breaks, bye-bye, 550, and then maybe, just maybe, 360 after that, 359. This should have played out resoundingly. You should have been at 1040, 1060, and now we know. And that 4-hour rising wedge, dude, the performance of this, so powerful. Bearish divergence too, it was there. You know, like this performance lets you know who's in charge right now, not bulls. Okay. We got to do it, man. Shiba, you know, this was the thing. Can you really be mad at me if, right, if the market fails, this thing's done, dude, right? This is breaking every support. Stop loss is triggered. Hardcore. You get it, right? You should have been out of this long before it was down 11%. You can't trade without stop losses, right? You're out. And that's it. And you've saved yourself maybe 7 to 8% in losses now because below 1296 equals eventually probably 1056. Whatever. You know, I know it's US dollar. But that's it, man. It was a false bullish breakout, right? Rejected. And then the back test. Wow, you got a back test this morning on the Jerome Powell stuff, right? Jackson Hole, August 26th, right? That's today. You back tested what was once a resistance from right here. Let me show you. Right there from September 2021. That's it, man. There's no more bullish argument. It failed. It's over. And that happens. If you have a stop loss, it's not a big deal. If you don't have a stop loss, if you do have a stop loss, it's not a big deal. If you don't have a stop loss, you're in a lot of trouble, and you're quite possibly about to take on a lot more losses. Okay. below the 200 moving average, inflection points, demand line, all breached, not oversold, negative Momo building. There's nothing more talking about. It's very, very bad. Very, very bad. It was the only one, really, too, that was giving any sort of chance. But we knew, we were very aware, in the word verbatim, cognizant, that staring at a potential bullish setup could be destroyed by Bitcoin Ethereum because of how bad they looked. And here it is. Yeah, it can't play, nothing bullish can play out in market conditions that are this bad. That longs, okay. Oh, if you're talking about Stockholm, wait, are y'all all talking about Stockholm? Let me show you, dude. Europe's, the word is effed royally, okay? You know, they were big on royalty back in the day. They're effed, dude, okay? Let me show you here how effed they are. This is, okay, this is Stockholm Exchange, Stock Exchange, right? This is the most legendary bearish diamond reversal I've ever seen in my entire life. We had identified this a long time ago, before all this, right? The Russia stuff. These markets are done, right? I mean, this thing's going to 466, and then after that, 420. You know.
Is that a joint?
This is it, man. Look at your 4-hour 200 moving average. These European markets are done for. You want to see another one that's royally screwed? The Spanish 35. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's done, dude. You realize right here, there is nothing. I mean, you got a couple local levels, that one V-shape. That's it, dude. 64.29 coming on the Spain 35. The UK 100 was one of the best looking. But dude, look at Europe. Euro 50. Screwed, dude. Destroyed. And you know what 36.85 was? This was a bear shark, by the way. Massive bear. It was a beautiful bear shark. Textbook Jesus bear shark. But 36.85 was what? May 2017, November 2017, January 2018. You have convincingly broken that like the Jesus today. In fact, you broke it on the 23rd, and you spent the last 3 days back testing it successfully as resistance. This is going to end awfully, and it makes sense, okay? Winter is coming for Europe. Really, really bad. Oh, was it an 886? Yeah, dude. That was it. I mean, how could you deny the existence of these W's? The research that Scott Carney has put his life into. How could you deny them? Look at this. This is a European 50, right? Euro 50. An index fund. Okay. Yes, the one thing that's very, very bullish, EU energy prices, where you're getting electricity every single day, all-time highs. Less than 20 minutes till your daily candle close. Just looking at some of these European markets, we haven't come to them in a while, just because, you know, they kind of just follow along with the index funds. You know, you look at the index funds, you know what's probably going on with Europe. Okay, so look at this is the Deutsch 30. German 30, Germany 30. You broke support resistance. This is the first all-time high ever. Second, or this was the first time in history, June 2017, it became an inflection point, and then you regarded it clearly as resistance. You broke that today. The target is 12,420. We have key supports broken on all these European markets, like all of them. Very bad. UK 100 was a bearish harmonic, I know, but dude, come on. Can we please get some Jesus chimes? Let's go. Outperformer, because the UK 100 is not part of the European Union, which is a failed idea. It's going to collapse at some point, and it might be in our lifetime. UK is away from that, so not performing as bad. But dude, this is going to end really, really bad. I think you're going to 7K eventually, 69, 64, that old high from January 2021. That's it, dude. 200 moving average being tested. Just give it time, man. Wait till Monday. All right. So anyway, just spending a moment there. Let us go to the S&P 500. Massive bearish engulfing candle, down 3.37%. This is not good. This is very, very bad. Remember the assessment, if the S&P falls below 4,058, the assessment was bye-bye, bye-bye stock market, crash time, crash area. That's where we're going. What's up, Poopsie man? Yep, never had a soft landing ever. Not gonna happen now. Just only on part 2 of all this.
Brace for soft landing impact. Kang's man.
Kangs, thank you, dude, for the 50, supporting the channel. Much love, dude, for real. These are the bad times. It was so bad that market participants couldn't even fill the gap, as we thought maybe that was a possibility, maybe a bearish back test. It's so bad. It can't happen, man. Close in reverse, dudes. I don't even know. When was the last time we had a day this bad? A single session where, you know, where you opened and closed 2%, 2%. Did we have 3.3? Now 2.37. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Last, let's see. There, 3%. That's still less, technically. 3.37. This is 3.13. Okay, maybe here. No, it's 2.97 on the from the open to close. Okay, talking. I don't care about intraday price. I'm talking about from open to close. Another little less than 3. When the less than 3? Less than 3. I'm not talking about hearts. You know, TTS. Less than 3. Less than 3. Less than 3. Little less than 3. I'm trying to find a day that was from the open to close worse than today. As you can see, it may have been the absolute worst day from open to close that we've seen of the entire bear market. This was the worst. It was very close. Very, very close. May 18th. But technically, we're talking about percentage, today wins. Today is the worst drawdown of the entire year from open to close. And you just saw me look for the rivals of that. May 18th was the big one, but it was slightly less than today. So I guess Jesus chimes for that. Also, it's huge, dude, huge. But where it closed is ominous, is very scary. Let's take a look at the weekly that closed today. Disgusting. Very, very nasty. Hidden bearish divergence could be
$50. Hey Mitch, appreciate the coverage as always. Can we take a closer look at DPLS, please?
What's up, Mark, dude? Thanks for the 50 super chat. Well, yeah, we'll look at DPLS. Much love. Thank you. So after a successful bear market rally, you tested old levels that were once support. They became resistance, and now you're reversing. And now a bearish edge in its development. We get another week of this, it will be pretty much confirmed that hidden bearish divergence is definitely there. And a long way down where we know looking left, there's not much. I mean, I'm thinking, you know, I'm thinking 3640 again, a retest of those lows. And if not, 3581, 3386, 2940 in time. You have a long way to go, right? If we're just talking about moderate retraces, you haven't even made a 50% retrace yet, which is really the hard target in time. It might take weeks, but maybe by like November or something, we see 3,500, 3,386. 50% retrace, get out of here. That's not unreasonable. You're crazy to think that that's unreasonable. COVID crash low to the high. Golden zone. Here's your golden zone. You hit the golden zone, the 382, and reacted, and clearly lower high. Another 1, 2, third lower high on the weekly. You better watch out, man. 618, bottom of the golden zone, near the demand line of this long-term uptrend that began March 2009. Very well respected. Why would we not see that again eventually? It's a very real possibility, man. This whole year has been bearish, despite any rally received for a month or two. Because lower highs, lower lows. Common retraces. Okay. Less than 13 minutes to your close. Bitcoin's about to be making fresh 40-day lows. Fresh lows of the day. So we're about to have to go back to it and check it. As I see it just on the cusp of those fresh lows. Bearish engulfing on 2-day. Hit, it wasn't even bearish divergence. Not quite. Very close, though. Oh, so nasty, dude. That's like Michael Scott saying this is the worst. Here's your Dow Jones. Fresh lows on Bitcoin. You understand. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. 30K eventually. That's your target. Do you understand? 30K is the target in time? All right. Let's go to Bitcoin because it just made those new lows. Falling 6 methods, bro. How's that bearish divergence working out, chat? On the daily. How is it? The first discernible edge in 2 months on the daily Bitcoin received. And it was reliable and it outperformed. That is indicative of a long-term bear market, not bull market. 19891 is upon us. That is the target. That has been the target since we failed to break above 24.2. You know, that successful bearish backtest. And it is upon us. It is here. It's not just a high from November 2020. It is also the cycle top from December of 2017. A handful of you were here. Well, not here. I didn't exist as a streamer in December 2017, but I'm sure there are a lot of you that were market participants remembering this. Well, we're about to test it again, and I don't think we're going to hold it this time. This is trend analysis, right? My, argument for why I don't think 19891 holds this time is because if it was really the bottom, the 3 failed bearish breakdowns, that'd have been it. You've been going to 28.8, 30K, maybe even breaking that and going to 40K. That it was so weak of performance. That's why I think once 19891 breaks, 17169. 17169 was your dead cat bounce high, so it's a terrible support. I don't even know if it's been tested as support. All I can tell you it was a reversal one time in history.
Super chatted $49.99. Send this Ponzi to 0. Go.
Thank you, Marbob, for the 50 super chat. Much love. Really appreciate that, dude. 100% crowdsourced stream, right? No sponsorships, no affiliate marketing, no advertising. It's just y'all, okay? So you understand why I have the opinion that if 19891 doesn't hold this time, which I don't think it will, 17169 would be the next hard target because up, down, up, down. John Travolta, please. John Travolta, up, down, up. That's it. 17169, and if not, fine. 175. Hard target 17169. Emphasis on the 6-9. But in the end, it was just a bear flag. Duff, it was literally a bull moose. So it was almost biblical for our community that my cousin, had literally had to kill a type of bull, a bull moose yesterday in the woods with his gun. The next day, bear flag breakdown. Wow. Almost biblical. Like, I'm saying like community-wise, not... Right, that'll go down in the lore of the community, It'll be written in stone. Remember that time?
Let's take a peek at it again. Looks like the BAM is playing out. Would like your thoughts. Thanks, bro. #Kings.
Thank you so much, Todd, man. we will definitely look at that. Is that dude not? Yeah, he's banned. Yeah, I hit his scam shill too. Yeah, we're gonna look at these requests. It's just kind of difficult when we're staring into the face of a price action, right? Ethereum Classic down 10%. Yes, of course. It all started with confirmation top at an inflection point with bearish divergence. It doesn't get much clearer than that. I just, you know, if you're just not going to take profit on an asset that did something like this, or if you're going to try to take a long, what are you doing? This is, the 4 hour was even crazier because of the bearish harmonic. It just Jesus harmonic. Type 2 return, technically. Oh, bearish divergence, man. Just this thing, 25.56 in time on Ethereum Classic. If you're patient, 25.56. Let's look at gold real quick. Okay. Gold down. I'm thinking eventually 1700 again in time, but yeah, okay, dude, it hasn't made a lower low yet. Cool, dude. Silver waiting on 1735, but 2 of the 3 targets have been hit anyway on the bearish dragon. So it's a dragon. It's a dragon. 6 minutes till your close. Okay. US oil, unbelievably, survived. It's holding for now. I don't know, if you test $95 again, probably maybe partial decline stuff, you might break it and run to 100. Natural gas. I have concerns. It's like a head and shoulders now on the 4 hour. I get it, right? It's a coupled handle, man. Coupled handle. But remember what we identified on the daily this week. What did we identify on the daily this week, chat? I can't remember. You have to help me. I have TA amnesia, man. Please, I can't see or remember. What happened? When, yes, you had such a potential good-looking structure here, what happened on the daily? I'll scale out really big so you can really see it. It's more than one thing, by the way. It's an aggregate of variables. Yes, so mixed answers because it's more than one. But yeah, it was at a freaking 20-year high or something. You tested it 2 times. Dark cloud cover. Bearish reversal candle. All right, Japanese candlestick reversal. Bearish divergence, undeniable. Class A bearish divergence. And you close the week below it. I get how it looks like beautiful coupled handle, but that right there gives you so many contradicting variables and makes you just not, you can't have conviction on more upside on natural gas with all of that going on. Now, if next week it breaks it, okay, the coupled handle's valid, but I cannot say with any confidence that this coupled handle's valid yet until we break out.
I'm an Elliott wave trader, and this January we have entered a grand super cycle correction. This larger wave down will more than likely last 3 years. The bottom target is 1000 on the Dow. The range of the Dow from the stagflation 70s.
What's up, Judy? Thanks for the 15 in the inputs. Well, I mean, the waves down and all that is cool. I like going one support at a time. What's the next inflection point? That's the next level where we will reassess and wait for a discernible edge. Maybe it develops there. And then that's when we catch some rallies and all that. But then lower highs, and then we roll over again. We retest, and this time it doesn't hold support, and then it breaks that. What's the next one? That's what the way we kind of do it here. One support at a time. You're like 10K Bitcoin. It's like, dude, what about what about 17,169? What about 19,891? We're just not going to talk about those. Let's go one at a time. Right, people calling for 10K. Well, Bitcoin failed to break supports 3 times this summer, and it ran from it's low, and really the inflection went 19,891. It went up to $25,000. You could have actually made a little money just on the relief rally, and it took 2 months, man. So, you know, if you were just net short, you just have to take a break for 2 months. You could have just flipped bullish for a minute, just for maybe to see, and it did play out, but stalled out after hitting the first target. Thank you. You're never going to see tendies again. Well, it looks like Bitcoin wanted to stop selling for a moment. Okay, gasoline futures down again. Let's go. Oh, I don't know what's going on with that. Why is it doing that? Didn't it gap down yesterday? I guess yesterday was the new day when we looked at it. Yeah, gasoline future, I think at 250. When we broke and back tested this level twice, it was 250. And you're almost there, man. National average for gasoline. That's great, dude. Great for us. Dog futures is so screwed, dude. Oh yeah, you broke 92.60, 86.57 soon. But unfortunately, it doesn't mean it's going to cost you less money to buy bacon or sausages. It just means that the paper price of lean hog futures is going lower. Yeah, I know. Amazing. Okay, local on the 8s. Your local on the 8s. Oh my god, man. So here it is. We caught some bids, man. We're not going to close at session lows. It just seems so possible that this weekend, yes, while it is Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to see 19,891. And depending on the equities, might have everything to do with Bitcoin holding or not holding 19,891. If we have follow through off what happened today on the index funds, this thing, I have very strong confidence to believe 17,169. If we're breaking 4,058 on the SPX and we're going to start accelerating, remember, today on the S&P 500 was the single worst day from open to close that we have received of the entire year. And rejection of inflection points, the end of the bear market rally. You know that, right? That we looked at that. I can't make it up. I'm like on stream live in front of you. Like, I can't just like, okay, I'm just going to give you my opinion and not show it, like, right? So you better be really, I mean, just proceed with caution. Proceed with caution August 17th, and look at you now, all right? The downside below 19,891 equals 13%. Oh, if Bitcoin's going down 13% after breaking that, 40%, 30 to 40% downside on every altcoin, just about. Jesus chimes. The day has closed. Bearish engulfing candle confirmed. It is confirmed, chat. Lowest daily candle close. Let's see. Lowest daily candle close since July 13th. That was a statement candle. Remember, highest volume you had received across the markets, crypto exchanges, on Bitcoin since June 18th, since the bottom, and now another high volume sell-off. Bears in control of this market. Not oversold, but certainly in the bearish control zone. What was like the story of the relative strength index on Bitcoin? Does anyone remember, like, you know, hey man, we were out of it yesterday, like on one time on daily. Oh my god, what was the story, dude? The RSI on Bitcoin on multiple time scales. Can someone tell me? Because I forgot. Oh, never mind. I just figured someone will remember. Like, it's kind of like all the time scales. All right. Anyway, I'll just reiterate it, I guess, because no one remembers ever. Every time scale from the 4-hour to the weekly was in the bearish control zone. All of them. All of them. So how could you be bullish? How could you? And look at the candle after all that. The whole week I've been talking about that. All right, anyway, cool. Ethereum bearish engulfing candle confirmed. Lowest daily candle close since July 26th. 1420 is the target.
Live. Appreciate the TA education. Looking forward to jumping back in some trades when things chill out. Maybe Jay Powell will burp next time, and that will signal the running of the bulls. Zany face.
Yeah, but we don't like taking trades ever based on Jerome Powell. Now, maybe a bear flag, maybe bearish consolidation structure, and if he happens to speak and it catalyzes the drive down, okay. But just because he's talking and there's movement on the charts doesn't mean we'd be taking trades solely based on that, right? I hope. Thank you for the 420.
Is that a joint?
Head and shoulder? Yeah, dude. I mean, sure. Use your imagination. You've already broken the neckline. Sure. Some sort of whacked out Quasimodo looking head and shoulder. I could see it. Yeah. I didn't really need to see it because I've been so honed in on that. Oh, God. Filecoin, dude. I accidentally hit my space bar. Yeah, okay. We already broke the wedge. Okay. But now, yeah, if you want to look at it like that, I don't have any problem with this. It looks pretty sound to me. Okay, look where the traders settled up, in late July. Very, very close to where traders settled up just yesterday and the day before. Yes. And then kind of a neckline. I mean, like, definitely this is your neckline, and you've broken the neckline with confirmation as of yesterday. Yesterday started 4 minutes ago, all right? So, yes, certainly a confirmed head and shoulders of sorts. I mean, you can kind of see it on Ethereum. 1420 after 1420 equals 1223. It's really easy, man. It's like the levels, knowing, hey, below 1972 equals 100% chance 1730. Oh, you broke 1730. Oh, well, long enough below that level, you're seeing 1420. It's coming. And now we'll wait for 1420. But if you break 1420 like nothing, 1223, easy. And below that, $1,000.
Is it time for me to sell the bottom yet?
No, not yet, Wojak. Not yet, dude. But we will need you for interliquidity at some point down the road. All right, let's there's just stuff going on, man. Finally, like resolution from all this consolidation all week, man. Uranium.
$CCJ broke out this week. Any good areas for DCA for long-term accumulation? Hashtag uranium.
Ugh. Well, look, dude, thanks. Get wrecked, Ethereum. Get wrecked, Bitcoin. Get wrecked, total. That has.
Look here. Look, listen.
Do you understand? The total has confirmed a bearish breakdown below $960 billion. Goes back to history too, and that makes it so important. You might back test it. Hey, whatever. You don't collapse. I mean, I'm thinking like eventually 850, 830 down there. Long way down. And the bear pole bear flag, if you will, is pretty much the 100% measured move. We just take this. I mean, it's real conservative. Because I think you could say, someone out there could argue this is part of the pole. Okay, whatever. So conservatively speaking, 896. Doesn't make any sense looking left at all. None. Now, what have we measured from the top? Trader settled up there. Trader settled up here. Okay, from the top of the pole to the bottom of the pole. Let us measure that. Does that make any more sense with key levels from history on the bear flag breakdown? Some people do it like this. That makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It lines up with lows from July 1st and July 13th. I would think that is the target. You don't need a measured move. You do not need a measured move to really get. That's probably where we're going, even with candle low. Close right there. I mean, that's X marks the spot, right? Down, up, down, up, down, up. That's it. That's your historical price action. That's probably what you're going to get again, all right? Okay, we're going to go to some of these requests. But Bitcoin is near its lows. It is at its lows of the day, the new day. 1420 on Ethereum soon, 19891 on Bitcoin soon, and below those levels, we might be here for a very, very important crash stream. It might be another Black Saturday on Deck Chat. My God. Very ominous. That's putting it mildly. Okay, so we had a couple requests. I'm gonna try to sneak those in while Bitcoin collapses. Well, Bitcoin hits 42-day lows or so. Let us look at the first request of the day, which was SDAO maybe? No, Kush Blunts. Kush Blunts, man, maybe. Yes, it was Kush Blunts confirmed. Got to do working on making sure I don't miss any of these. Sometimes I do. Yes, PulseChain is extremely bearish. Very, very bearish. Like, it can't get any worse than this, friend. It can't. This is the absolute worst thing that could ever happen to an asset if you wanted it to go higher. There is now a confirmed bearish backtest of the asset's 4-hour high right here, but you can clearly see the wick went up to that high from May 2nd. Clear price action correlation July 21st, and that gives me confidence that this is a very real level. You have confirmed that it's resistance again. That means long way down, target 177, then 109 after that. So the downside potential on this asset from here equals, you have 53 minimum to 72% downside on Pulse Dogechain. That's it. That's literally it, dude. Are we cool? Kush Blunts, are we cool, dudes? Because that's it. I wish there was more to talk about. I look at this every day because of you. So we're very well aware of the situation, and it's the worst. If you want higher prices, it's not going to happen. Next request was, I've got my eye on Bitcoin. That is at its lows of the day right now. But once it breaches that low from yesterday, which was 20,113, we'll be going right back to it for live price action. Always. Just trying to get through these targets. I don't know why we need to look at the SDAO, because the Dow Jones is all we need. And yes, if you remember, I don't know who it was or how it happened, but someone in the chat was talking about a harmonic, and it was not on this one, I don't think. It might have been on another, but yes. I remember in general chat, we looked at it, it's like, look at this, dude. This is unbelievable. So good. Look at the reaction you're getting at the pattern completion zone of the shark, right? You're gonna have to you're facing adversity soon. 32 to 33.58, it's a big deal. But if you break that, blue skies. I mean, at least you talk about the target of $41. I mean, I think this is the target. If you're actually reversing, if this is a massive reversal being ushered in, this is exactly what assets look like before they do massively reverse. Remember, this is the inverse of the Dow Jones, okay? And this is what tops look like. This is exactly what tops look like. This looks almost identical to what the S&P looked like early this year, like February, March or something, right? Before the first mega plunge. We had identified the same type of harmonic at an 886. It has only just begun. But yes, of course, you do need to break resistance. Could turn into a bearish 5-0. But to me, this is a strong argument for more upside. There you go, man. S Dow. What was it? Targets. You're in at 27. Of course you are, because you're in at V level. Now, again, it's a type 1 reaction and may come back for type 2. You might be patient on that, but a good jump above the 200-day simple moving average again. Let us look. I'm betting that these moving average got to be real coiled up. Not as much as I thought. I guess they're lagging. Look at this. What is that? A golden cross here, back in April, and yeah, they're down sloping because of this sell-off. But yeah, man, I'm thinking you might be getting a death cross, but it looks pretty good here. Sometimes when you see all the moving averages converge, that can mean that there's a big move coming. Coiled up moving averages. Anyway, I don't really put that much weight on. I never talk about it or look at it, but I just thought where it is right now, it could have been interesting. It wasn't really that crazy. But getting above the 200 moving average is a big deal. Again, okay, S Dow. Short the Dow, this chart. That's what this chart represents, shorting the Dow. Next request was DPLS for Mark. DarkPulse Incorporated. Well, I mean, I get it, dude. I understand why you're... Is that a double bot? Is that an Adam and Eve? Adam and Eve, right? The V and then the U. And sure looks like it's trying, huh? It held, my God, it held this level from history. Again. It's impressive, like the fact that it looks like this. God. Now, the 200-day moving average, you're at that. You are at a key inflection point from history. Yeah, it's these lows back from 2002. It's this high from 2021. I don't know if you'll break that, but you're not at the 2.4 cent level anymore. You've doubled in value since then, and that was probably the lower risk of things. Now it's like, how do you strategize a fresh entry? You can't really, because the downside could take you to 2.4 cents again very fast. Dude, that's because it's all it does is up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So the closer you are to 2.4 cents is the closer you are to a strategic entry where you can strategize a stop loss and the lowest risk. But now, after doubling in value, you're at inflection point where I don't know if you're going to break it. If you did, you could be going to 7.1 cents. The neckline of a potential double bottom isn't even until 8.88 cents. Let's go for the 8s. Yeah, type 2 return, indubitably. Adam and Eve, for real. But yeah, not at a fresh entry, not even close, because it doubled since that lower risk entry area. Let us look at Dig for Todd. Dig, you say? Shorting oil and gas. Well, certainly that wedge, you broke it. Certainly. And you tried to break out, didn't you? Damn, look at that peak. Good God, look at this one peak. And it didn't even touch it. It was close. That April 2019 high. You're at it, man. It broke the wedge to the upside, man. So maybe it's got a little bit more to go. Measure move would take you to a gap fill at 45.37. At this point, it's real tough. You know, because you're like in between is it a bearish harmonic or is it the wedge that broke out and has higher to go? I don't know. Let's see. It's a tough one, man. It's not easy here because it's just in that It's not at deep retraces. It hasn't filled these gaps. It broke the bearish pattern to the upside. So you just gotta wonder, is it just like a bat right now, a shark or a bat? It's either one. 886. Let's see if what this does. 50. They're both 886s. I mean, like, it would be most prudent to wait for an 886, but you may never get it because it may reverse at one of these levels. Maybe you get luckier. It's either a bat or shark because either you could anchor X, A, B, C, D, or X, A, B, C, D. It's the same outcome, same completion zone, $47. That's all I can tell you. But again, I can also make you aware that there is this one peak from April 2019 that you failed to break today. Natural gas, looking at it, it's real tough, dude. It all depends what's going to happen at this inflection point, right?
Any chance of Adam short entry? Thanks, Mitch.
What's up, Anonymous, dude? Thanks for the 15. Appreciate it. Real tough. Everything got wrecked 10% yesterday. I mean, yeah, Adam was a real tough one because of what it was doing, but it did just confirm a top. Man. What was the next request? Hey, what's up, Anonymous? Thanks for the merch perch. Really appreciate it. Supporting the Vegas meetup. Kings, dude. Thank you. 100% crowdsourced event. Well, I mean, to an extent, like, you know, goes over whatever what we've generated. It comes, the rest comes out of my pocket. Let's go to CCJ for Jeffrey. Chemical Corporation. Well, this thing's been uptrending like the Jesus, hasn't it? Wow. Unstoppable demand line. And it even went back down to that level on the 22nd. Ridiculous. Well, I mean, you know, the issue with it is, like, certainly you can't say it's now at a fresh entry today. Like, right? I mean, if this is the uptrend, I just have concerns about it being unable to break $28.10, right? I mean, that's like a level that goes back to November 5th. That's a level to not trifle with, right? It's there. I know, and you're like, anyone will be like, hey man, is that a left shoulder head, right shoulder of sorts? Maybe. It could be. I'm just like, I got real problems with this macro. You're looking at the index funds, and I just don't, anything on paper, yeah, I'm just naturally risk averse. And when I'm looking at the S&P have its worst day from open to close of the effing year of the downtrend, I have concerns about being long on anything right now. But yeah, what an uptrend. What a demand line holding. But are we going to be able to take out that high from April? Because right now, what could be left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and this right shoulder is a confirmation high. All right, you look at this, and then you go to the SPX back in the beginning of the year, and it's similar, right? Where you had this high, September 2021, then the head, and then right here you have one attempt to break it, then the second, and it's not perfect, but it's right, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, you know, just the momentum shift kind of maybe going on that one too. I don't know. You just got to be careful, man, on anything right now because of this. What if a circuit breaker start going off, man? Oh God. Oh my God, Bitcoin's not at its session lows. Holy crap. We're safe, dude. We're up 0.06%. We're going to make it, man. Let's look at Adam for Anonymous. Oh, caught up on these requests. Adam. Oh my God. Can't even. What a freaking trend, dude. Wow. A lot better shape than mostly everything else, huh? Looking for a short on this. I mean, below 1240, I have mega concerns. If we were ever to get like a back test of that, 1240, that'd be the optimum short entry. But just the same, like where you are, that could have been it, right? Your failed attempt of breaking that level from May, and it's over. And it's gonna, like, dude, remember, any of these coins that are anomalies, if you've been like monitoring these markets long enough, you'll have one like ZRX or Monero or something where the market gets wrecked and they kind of hold on and they survive and they keep going up a little bit, outperforming, but then on another day they get wiped out. And while Bitcoin's only down like 1% or something, they're down 10, 15, 20%. I remember thinking, was it ZRX that went down like 80% in like 6 days? It was crazy, like insane. So this is one of those that like kind of bucked everything and ran up like that. And well, 1341. God, man, the second target of the trade setup was 1470. You couldn't even get to the second target, man. Like, this was the trade setup on this one. I mean, just get the first target and then it goes up. And what did it even, why is it so different on this chart? May 16th. May 16th. 1370. I'm just must be looking at, I'm looking at the same chart too. Okay, 1370. So we got, let me show you. So close, man. Just, sorry, man, when Jerome Powell farts and crypto's bear flagging and rolls over, you're just not going to get that second target. Well, that's what happened. It got up to that and never quite got to the next ones. And that's why you have 3 targets, because you just don't know when it's all going to come to a close, to an end. And the bear market's going to take back over, the long-term one. So I can just tell you, below 1240, very real possibility of 850. Friend, that's all I can tell you. The closer you are to 1240, if you're looking for a short, the easier it is to strategize a stop loss, because I think if you get back above 1240, I don't think you want anything to do with Atom, because it could be going to 1470. But if we get a bearish back test to 1240, that could be the best short potential that you could ask for, okay? Because like a lot of like down to up, I think that would be an adequate target down there if you were trying to short 850. Okay. We can check the monthly next week on the S&P, right? When it's actually closing. We have the monthly candle close on the S&P 500 on next Wednesday. This next Wednesday's close will be the monthly close on the stock market. It's really bad. Really, really bad. Oh my God, Jacob, that's not good. Swab, you're an idiot. And you didn't deserve that money to begin with. Whoops. Let me change that real quick. No one told me, Brad. Only you. Oh, okay. You're just kidding. Gotcha. Well, you're not stupid. I was kidding too then. We were equally kidding. Okay. So I think like total, if we saw 960 again on the new day, like for a back test, you can't be that surprised. Back tests happen all the time on breakdowns, right? So what if you went to 960, you tested it and then rejected it and then rolled over? That would make sense. What just happened? So the weekend is here. Atom's already down 2%, and I'm telling you, okay, from where Atom is right now, I think Atom has 25% downside from here. Okay. Atom has 25% downside from where we are right now. Man, it's been just beautiful. Like, I mean, I get it. I hate bear markets, right? Because it's terrible for the live streamer. For the business of live streaming, it sucks. But dang, dude, the technicals have been incredible, dude. Like, it makes me love like these bear markets. This bear market this year has just made me appreciate technical analysis even more than before, than I could have even dreamed. It's just so good, man. It's such a real market. Like, you know, the intraday bullcrap on the stock market, yeah, I get it, but dang, man, just over and over and over again, man, the supply lines getting tested and them not breaking, and just beautiful. All the three falling peaks and stuff, like even here, like the shorting of thrust and divergence got us a little scrub rally to the top. We couldn't break it, and it was over confirmation high. They were just, the signals have been there all year. So if you've been able to read charts all year, you've been bearish all year for the most part, except for maybe for a scrub relief rally, you know, but long-term bearish. And that has been a good guide. I mean, these charts have really helped guide me just to protect my money that I made the past couple years. Yeah, be sure to join the Discord if you haven't. That's where the live stream conversation continues when the stream inevitably ends. But also, you're gonna miss 3 a.m. live stream notifications because YouTube won't give them to you. Especially if I've gone live already once that day. There's something about when you have over 10,000 subs that it just does not notify all the subs. So if you're in the Discord though, there's a 100% certainty you will be notified. So I'm spamming that Discord link so you can join and just not miss a live stream. Because you will if you're not in the Discord, just saying. A lot of people just have, they just are in the Discord simply for that reason. They don't even have to participate. They just have it to be notified. All right. What caused the crash? I would have to say the crash was caused by my cousin killing a bull moose yesterday that was going to try to kill him. I think that was the signal, the real signal, dude. Not the bear flag. Forget the bear flag, dude. It was my cousin killing a bull moose. And maybe some girl I'm talking to has a bear tattoo, a tattoo of a bear. That also was a big signal to me where we were headed next. This wasn't a crash. No, it certainly was not a crash. It was just a directional move, an impulse, if you will, resolution of the consolidation. Just don't forget where we are, Larry. Below. Key supports on total equals death, pain, and despair. What's up, Quantum Man?
Quiener tip $25. Days like this, it's good to have friend close by. Hope you can stick around and keep the fire going. Spin.
Man, I thought about that. Definitely thought about it, man. I mean, I can spin for you. I owe like 2 chugs, but I gotta be somewhere in the morning. It's a friend from out of town. You drink. That's on Spinner Drinks. But I don't want to miss that. But y'all remember Buddy, right? If you went to the Vegas meetup, Buddy, he moved to Colorado, but he's coming in town and he rented out a really nice restaurant's room, and you know, I want to see him again and don't want to miss that for the world. But I did spin. There you go, dude. Music stopped. Wow. Or did it? No, it didn't. It is really crazy looking outside right now at dusk. No, Julia, I mean, the spins happen. Hold on, we got sirens, dude. Real good. Bro, I don't know, man. Someone just, you know, the whole army of fire trucks and sirens going off. Hold on. Good God. But really, while we wait for a second, how about this rising wedge on Ethereum?
Do you respect it?
So isn't it crazy, man? Like bearish structures break supports and then outperform like unbelievably well. You know who's in charge of this market right now. It's not bulls. You gotta love that back test, the Jerome Powell back test. Wow. So, you know, we're going to get up and down, man. Okay, dude. All right, so that's, you know, the price action you're going to get on the daily close, after the daily closes. Just, or again, hard targets. Bitcoin, 19,891. Below that, 17,169. The hard target on Ethereum, 1420 at this level. You could always, of course, back test, you know, old levels as resistance before rolling over. Yes. But 1420 in time if you're patient. If you ever break that, it's 1223. 1223 would be the target after 1420. But let's keep our eye on the prize one at a time. And it's
Bark.
what's up, Bark, dude? How you doing, man?
Bruh.
Thank you. Who is buying? Just bots. Dude, it doesn't go straight down. It goes up and down, back tests. We just talked about it, Todd. Back tests happen, man. Okay, Josh, well, how's that been working out for you? Many altcoins in massive amounts of trouble. Okay, let me show you one where I think it's over. Okay, ICX, South Korean S coin, broke a key support, 29.6 cents, back tested it, and is now bearishly engulfed at it, rejecting, right, reconfirming it as a resistance. The downside potential on ICX, in my opinion, where it is right now, I think you still have another 33% downside. Why look left? Look at the history. You know, look at these highs, right? November 2018, December 2018, January 2019, right? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's it. That's it, dude. Okay? ICX, 30% downside below that level. You just reconfirmed as resistance. There you go. What more could you ask for? It's going to destroy these levels. These levels are not going to hold. They're Rudy poo. And these levels are because Bitcoin held on and started its rally, right? It's not, you're not going to be that fortunate this time. Below 29.6 cents, you have to be like hyper bearish on ICX, hyper bearish. What happens when ICX hits 18 cents? Nothing happens. 99.99% of the world doesn't even know it happened. But technically, it makes all the sense in the world. So good luck on ICX and many other S coins that probably are going to have similar fates. Better look out, man. Wait, yeah, hold on, see. What I love is how Rising wedge. I mean, it's almost officially hit the measured move. I mean, there it is, chat. It took a minute, but now, okay. See, that's pretty fantastic. It just doesn't get much better than this. It doesn't, man. All right, man. I don't know. I've been live an hour, 40 minutes. Not much really going on besides the dump, but that's a bear market, so people just aren't as hyped about it. I don't know how you couldn't be hyped if you're a part of this community. This has been telegraphed by market. The charts have telegraphed what was coming. The date of, it was the date, August 17th, I flipped bearish. The trade setup on Litecoin. That's all you need to know. Like, go to those streams. Identifying that you are now bearish until Bitcoin gets back above that level. Bearish. You never got back above that level, and that was it. Hey, Carlos, he's on the beach, man. He's in Portugal. Let's go, dude. My God, that seagull looks like some sort of crazy mega seagull. Holy crap, chat! Look what Carlos just posted in the Discord. Look how big this seagull is compared to all the. Look at the people and the seagull. Let's try to zoom in on that. Can we zoom in? Yeah, we can zoom in. Look at this, dude. This seagull is about to eat these people. Look at this dude scared for his life. You can tell he's scared. These people don't even know it's coming, what's about to happen to them. Car! Yeah, pretty much pterodactyl, man. Get wrecked, everybody. So, we don't need to do a poll. I'm just going to say I think we're going to test 19891 within the next 24 hours. Could be wrong. It's just a guess. I'm just basing it off of the bearish control. Right? The bears have so much control of this market. I just think we're going to hit a measured move. I think we're going to test 19891. Whether we break it like a hot knife through butter or if we hold and rally, I don't know. But I'm thinking very soon that's going to be tested. You were so close, man. You were like a couple $100, $150 to $200 away from testing that level. Oh, Johns, I don't care what you do, dude. I don't care. Do your thing, man. All right. So I'm going to get out of here. I think it's been a successful stream. We've gone across the markets. Wait. Let's check on Litecoin real quick. Dang. Did it do it? Oh, let's go, dude. Let's freaking go. Remember, it was August 18th. It was time. It was just before the plunge. Everything was signaling. We're about to collapse, Larry. About to collapse. Flip short. Have to. Too much stalling. Too much bearish divergence. Too many failed attempts. Rising wedge. Momo shifting structure. It's over. And now, we've done it, man. We did it. All right. There's lower to go. You just wait 40 bucks in time on Litecoin. If you're patient. All right. Told man, it can be either. Dude, go online. It's a mix between the two. You can measure from the top. I used to do the breakout, but I don't know how many times, how many people like argue with me on that. I just started doing the top of the flag, but now when I do that, people ask the question, dude, why do you not do from the breakout? You do it from the breakout on everything else, almost every pattern. You do it from the breakout, not the top of the flag. So make of that what you will. I don't really care. It's just a way to guide a trader into targeting. But why does it matter when we have targets? I think I don't need to measure a bear pole, bear flag, dude. I really don't need to. All I do is look at information from history and straight down, up, down, up, down, up. Leads me to believe a very reasonable target would be $830 billion. That's it. That's close to what would maybe be a bear pole, bear flag, measured move, whichever way you look at it, right? Dead chat. Let's go, dude. Dead in the chat. Dead in the chat. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, a lot of these assets have either broken key supports or are on the cusp of breaking them. And when they do, we're talking 30 to 50% downside on them. If Bitcoin breaks and heads on down to 17,165, they will be going down 30 to 40 to 50% from here. Okay. Oh, rad. My bad, dude. I didn't even see that, dude. What the? Did you sneak one in on me, dude? Yeah, I mean, I get you, dude. Big old harmonic, right? That failed anyway, you know. Oh, wait. Hold on. The whole thing. Oh, is it the weekly or something crazy? Yeah, here it is, dude. Oh, my God. Yeah. But my issue is it's Rite Aid, man. It's Rite Aid. It's a brick and mortar store. You could order anything from Rite Aid, anything that Rite Aid provides from the internet, anywhere. But yes, no one will argue with you here, dude. No one in the world will argue this is not some sort of key inflection point that historically insane things have occurred. And no one's going to argue that this might be the second time. One time, no one knows. Second time, everyone knows. Above 688, you're safe. Below 688, $4. Below $4, all-time lows, no one knows. Way lower, maybe zero. But yeah, but I just have concerns about the overall macro, right? I mean, the worst day in performance from the open to close on the S&P 500 of the entire bear market, the entire downtrend today. Closed at the keyest of key levels. If it doesn't hold next week, bye-bye, bye-bye, crash time. We're back in the crash zone on Bitcoin. I'm sorry, on the S&P 500. When that's going on, it's just really hard for me to have any conviction on anything, including Rite Aid at this level. I have concerns. I'm so risk averse, right? Being risk averse is really good. When you trade, invest, just being risk averse to things, I get you. Your argument's sound. It's solid on the individual asset. But remember, do we always do, how's the macro? How was the sector? And how is the individual asset? Macro might be effed. Royally effed. Part 2 of the bear trend is upon us. The sector. I don't. What's the sector of Rite Aid? Can someone tell me what Rite Aid sector is? Consumer discretionary. What is it? Someone tell me what sector Rite Aid is in, okay? And we'll look at the sector on the charts. Please tell me. Wow, Jack. So you're just literally a liar. Nice troll, dude. Just a liar. He always buys when I'm bearish. Wow, dude. How do you even have internet? Because I've been bearish the whole year. So you've been buying the whole year. That means you're homeless, dude. You don't have any money left. You're poor. Consumer staples. Okay. XLP. Oh my God, the XLP has been stupid bullish, but guess what's happened on the weekly? Oh, that's a really bad, dude. Really, really bad here, okay? You had this channel you were in, you broke it, and now you're doing that. You're back below it, you're back out of it. But really, to me, it kind of looks like consumer staples has topped out, the top sin, and you're just doing something like this. It's almost perfect. It was so weak it couldn't even go back test January 6th high. Wow. I don't even know what to tell you. If I'm looking at that and I looked at what the index funds are doing, it's a great run, man. Great run. But now the fun is done. Of course, that scrub doesn't respond. Yeah. Because he knows how he's just literally baseless liar. So, yeah, people like someone in the general chat just lie. They can just literally say, you can just say stuff. The sky is green. Based on what? No evidence, no data, just saying stuff like that kid that just said that. So, macro, bearish. Consumer staples, to me, looks like it's over. It's over. So, Rite Aid, dang man, inflection point, all-time lows. Same price it was a decade ago or more. Oh, cool. So you got one of three. You got 2 X's, 1 check mark. Those are not favorable market conditions for a fresh long on anything. But yeah, take your shot, do your thing, man. You're not wrong. But right, it's more than just the one asset. Okay. Yeah, right. It's not healthcare at all. No way, dude. They sell, yeah, there's a retail store, dude. Private healthcare sector. Dude, they sell pencils. They sell Hallmark gift cards, dude. They sell cereal and milk. They sell candy. Yes, they have a pharmacy. We understand that. Walmart has a pharmacy too. Is Walmart somehow healthcare? Is Target healthcare? No. I don't care what Yahoo Finance says, dude. All right, so 19891. Brace yourself. But if you haven't braced by now, you're not going to have much to hold on to. So good luck to you. Thanks for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Good stream. Thanks for coming out. TA respected, certainly. But now it is time. Will 19891 have the demand it had earlier this year in June, in July? I don't think so this time. I don't think it's going to end as well as it did for us before. So I'll be back. Until next time, respect the TA.
We are really talking about humanism.
gonna dip.